Good morning, it is Tuesday, December 10th. So what I got done on Saturday and then what I'll be doing today is I got all 5 of the stock knives ready for hand sanding. Only grabbed 2 of them. So this is one of the new materials I'm working on. This is half G10 and half rubber. And so it's laminated. It's supposed to be all black, but it's kind of like a black and a dark gray, so you kind of see the lines. But up here, looks cool. Honestly, it really is grippy. So far, I'm pleased with it. My lovely wife absolutely can't stand the way it felt. I literally handed it to her. She's like, "Oh, take this back." Like it feels like rubber. I mean, it's a high-end rubber, but it definitely feels grippy. And if that's not what you're looking for in a knife, no, well, you're not gonna like it. But if your hands are wet all the time, I think it's really one of those options that you really want a lot of grip. I think we'll do very select knives in this material going forward, and you won't ever see it in a lot of other types of knives. Other news, I got these guys. You can see a little bit of the super thin I needed to use. I got these guys almost to hand sand. A lot of the primary shaping is done. Still a little bit of fine tuning to do and just some shaping on them. So I think these are still at like an 80 grit. So I'll get those worked on today, as well as this is one of 4 customs for Christmas I have to grind and get handles on. So I will be doing grind lines on this one first this morning and trying to get a handle on it honestly as soon as possible today, and then I'll grab the other 3 probably tomorrow, because I want to get these customs, these great guys, to hand sanding as well, and then I might spend a little time hand sanding, and if I have any other time after that, I'll start working on the axe, but I probably won't, so I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Have a great day. Good morning, it is Wednesday, December 11th. So I got a lot done yesterday. I not only got the blade polished, ground, polished, buffed, I also got the handle all the way on it, and it wasn't just a simple slab handle. So as you can see, there's a bolster. So this is stabilized bloodwood, and then a little copper inclusion, which requires pins going into either the bolster or the handle. It just takes a little bit of planning, and then a stabilized olive wood handle, and the entire thing has a copper liner down the center of it. It wasn't just a simple handle to put together, but got it done yesterday. Obviously the clamps are still on it, a little colder in the shop than usual, so just gonna leave that on for a bit longer. And I also got part of Trevor's knives ground also for Christmas. So these 2 are ready for 220, and this one is still needing some 120 attention, just post heat treat. So I'll work a little bit more on these, and then I'll start hand sanding the other customs that I got glued up last week, and they're ready for hand sanding now. So I'll do kydex and hand sanding and edges for most of today. I'll do a little work on these, hour or 2, and then get going on the other ones, so I can, because most of those are for out-of-town customers, where these are an in-town customer, and he lives literally like 3 miles away from me, so I can always deliver them if I absolutely have to. So that's the plan for today. Have a great day. Enjoy the cooler weather while it's here. See you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Thursday, December 12th. So what I've got going on today is, yesterday I got all the customs to hand sanding. Well, the 4 that I have ready anyway. There's 4 more in process. And then I got all the kydex done. So this one, typically we use black now. We're started with the Tiffany blue earlier in the year, and just some of our customers didn't like it, so we switched all black. But for this one, because of the color, I thought the Tiffany blue would be perfect. Got it done. So here's the regular black, and we go back and forth between using a gray felt and a black felt. So all of those are done. So I hope to get some more work done on those, either hand sanding and or then doing edges But I'm also going to be helping Steven with the 15 knives that we have to finish before Christmas, because right now, like, it's looking like he could get them done like on Christmas Eve, and we need to push that forward to where that customer can actually have some time to get those to his customers. So I'm going to be doing some handle work for those today, first couple hours, and then I'm going to be either hand sanding these or grinding on the other customs that I have to get handles on. And then maybe working on the axe, which I'm super stoked about, because once I get the head on, I can start working on the leather, and then it starts looking really cool. So that's what I got going on today. See everybody tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday, the 13th of December. So my first order of business today is to get this axe head onto this handle. So this is a multiple layer. This is teak and maple. So just kind of a cool laminate for this axe head. This is for a gentleman who does competitive axe throwing, and so this is one of the heads that they'll use. Fairly inexpensive, rehangs really well, and has a decent profile on it. So I will be hanging that head on that handle today, which means I can then get a start on the sheath I'm making for it. So this is a Christmas order that I'll be getting done, and then I will be putting the edges on these guys. These are absolutely lovely. I'm super stoked with how they all came out. So those got hand sanded last night. So I'll work on the axe today, and then I'll work on this guy a little bit. And then I've got 3 more knives I need to get ground and get handles on. So I'll do a little bit of grinding today, and then most of the grinding will happen tomorrow, and then handles. And once I have the handles on the last 3 and the heads on this guy, I am pretty much set for being able to help Steven with the project that we're working on. So we're doing 7 of these, which are our standard hunters, and we're doing 8 of our American Heritage Utility for delivery for Christmas. So we now have them all glued up. All the sheaths are in process. We have to do some shaping, and then lots of hand sanding and edges. So the faster I can get done with my stuff, or make time that I can work on that project with everybody, the better. So I will be going on this axe right now, and then on Trevor's 3 knives later on today. Have a great day. Good morning. It is Saturday, December the 14th. So I've got the axe head mounted, hung, whichever word you want to use. So I used a piece of stabilized bloodwood in the middle, and then it's also got the steel wedge in there. This thing is not coming off. So basically I contoured this handle shape to the handle that he likes, and then I left this big because you're never gonna actually make kindling with it. But I got it to where it's still comfortable and you can still pass it around. So now I will start on a leather sheath for this guy. This one is all glued and ready to be brought down. Super excited about all the clearances, are super tight. Looks great. And then I'll also be helping Steven with the project of the 15 again. I've been working on the standard hunters. I brought them down mostly to shape, so they're right at a 120 finish right now. Goal today is to get those to hand sanding as fast as possible, and that way we can start hand sanding and finishing the sheets and getting edges on them. Daniel was working on these, so Steven has most of the sheaths for this set done. So it's basically a 8 and 7, and these Daniel brought down to about a 120. So these are also in process for bringing down to hand sanding, and then it's just going to be a bunch of hand sanding and a bunch of edges kind of all happening at the same time. So that's my day. Have a great weekend. See you on Tuesday.
Hey everyone, it is the start of the week, Tuesday, our Monday, December 10th, showing you what's going on in my world. Before I get with the rehandles I left off with last week, we just had a small interruption. The guys over at HCX Tactical let me know that the scales for the Morpho are done. So this is the Morpho and what it looks like stock. It's blue titanium, or titanium basically anodized blue. The customer we had who basically bought the Morpho wanted red, so we went to ACX Tactical. Great group of guys over there who helped us out and got our scales taken care of, and they Cerakoted our Morpho red. So now you can see there the inserts are now red. Really different pop, really cool. Loving how it came out. Did a great job, as you can see, because the last time I played with this I cut myself, so I'm going to do this carefully. Definitely something custom. I don't think I've seen a Morpho that has the inserts changed at all, so this is a first for me, but that came out really well. The rest of the day I'm going to be working on those knives for rehandling, so tomorrow I will show you some progress. Other than that, you guys, I will see you then. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, December 11th, our Tuesday, showing you what's going on in my world. Basically, getting these handles down to shape and going to be hand sanding today. If I get these out, I'm definitely going to try and film them again today just so I can show you guys the finished product. I still got some glue drying on this guy. But basically, as soon as they're done, they're out. They've got to get to another place for Christmas, so I'm trying to get these done as soon as possible so that way they can go out. Once again, once I finish them, I'll film real quick just to kind of give you guys an update and see if we can squeeze that footage in. Other than that, this is my main focus today, and then I've got some Nakiris that I'm going to be working on soon. So hopefully I'll be able to show you some stuff on that tomorrow. Other than that, everyone, that's what's going on, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, it's December 12th, Thursday, our Wednesday, showing you what's going on in my world. I made a slip up. I didn't film the knives that I finished yesterday. I apologize. My mind was just directly on getting them out because today was a deadline. And so the first thing I did was stone them and get them in packages, and they are out. So I know that's the whole point of what we're doing, and I totally forgot. That's my fault, guys. Hopefully, you know, I'm better about that as we continue to go. But starting with what's going on today, I've got a Nakiri custom for a gentleman and his buddy. They basically, he basically wants to get matching Nakiris for him. And so you can see the handle, just a simple wall handle design. And he wanted a custom handle by Bradford Hunt Design. Really cool guy doing very cool hybrids that we've been using. You've seen a couple of them that are on our website. If you haven't already, go take a look. They're amazing. He never does the same thing, so he will never make the same exact thing or replicate what he does. He will only do versions of that. So that's one cool thing about him. It's always unique, and he takes custom orders, quick turnaround time, which we were super excited about. But as you see, I've got my rough kind of template, and I've got it basically the knife out, just kind of give you some steps, and then I've scribed that onto 3 pieces of steel. This one I'm going to get down first and then match the other 2 pieces to it. That's just a little bit easier of an exacting measure. If I can get these guys to heat treat today, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll be getting on with Steven and some of the customs we've got for Christmas. So I'll do my best to convince him to get some sort of filming going so you can see what's going on in his world. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Talk to you then. Bye. Hey everyone, it is Friday the 13th, our Thursday, showing you what's going on in my world. Update with the Nakiris. I've got them pretty much both down to the same shape. So today I'll be drilling and then grinding fairly soon. I'll be really happy if I can get these stamped and ready for heat treat. I know I said that yesterday, but we had a decent amount of sharpening earlier on, and then half the day came through and Steven came in, and I told him I would help him on his customs. I know I've been trying to get him to film, but if I can snag him away sometime this week, I'll get him to show you those 15 or 16 knives. But just want to keep showing you guys the handle material that we're going to be getting on these guys. I'll be drilling these and then putting the bridge holes on, which it won't be a lot, so that'll be real quick time on the drill, and then getting to grinding these guys. So once I have more progress on these, I will show you them mañana. I'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, it is Saturday, December 14th, showing you what's going on in my world. So, the Nakiris right now are actually tempering. I got the heat treat done yesterday. Thanks to Russell for getting me to get it taken care of and helping me out on it. But now they're tempering, so they're just hurry up and wait time right now. In the meantime, I have got Steven's project that he's heading, which are the bunch of hunters that we're doing for a customer. I have the sheaths and knives here. I'll show you kind of, I'm going to figure out how to do this. But basically, we've got the majority of the cleanup on the spines taken care of. We got to go over another step and then go up. But I'm going to be taking care of the welts today, getting all of these cleaned up. The majority of a lot of things going on with these knives are going to be just small processes. We're going to try and get done in batches, so that way we can basically go through these a lot faster. Steven's been banging these out and going hard on them, and I wish he'd be filming so that way you could see a bunch of these guys, because he's literally, like, I can't even hold all of them in one hand. But this is what Steven's been doing lately, as with another 8 more or so. So if I can steal him to get him to film a little bit more, you'll see more. But for right now, that's basically the bulk of his time and efforts here. Other than that, everyone, if I can give you an update on these guys Tuesday, I will, and I will talk to you then. Have a great weekend. Bye.